Amidst the rugged mountains, there are roads where just one small mistake can mean the difference between life and death. These are the most dangerous mountain and road routes on the planet, where only the brave dare to cross. Are you brave enough to drive on it? Comment number 1, if any. Snow corridor located on the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route in Toyama Prefecture, Japan, is famous for its 2 giant snow walls that reach up to 65 feet high in the spring. This 23-mile route opens every April, after snowplows create a spectacular white corridor through the Tateyama mountain range. This is a unique winter wonder of Japan, attracting thousands of tourists to admire the rare sight of buses running in the middle of a sea of snow. The manhunting intersection is located in a dangerous swamp area, where more than 100 crocodiles are recorded living around the area. This is a little traveled intersection, with stagnant water and deep mud making travel difficult. Warning signs are placed densely, advising drivers not to stop or step onto the road, because this area is known as the crocodile hunting ground, where a small mistake can cost a life. Ginsky Bridge, located in Siberia, Russia, is a bridge about 570 meters long, 15 meters high, spanning an icy river in a remote area. Despite its severe deterioration, the bridge was once open to traffic, making every trip a life-or-death ordeal. In 2018, the bridge collapsed when icebergs damaged its supports, ending a period of risky operations. Ginsky Bridge is famous for its violent shaking and the risk of collapse at any time, becoming a symbol of the recklessness and harshness of Siberia. The India-Tibet, Himalaya, border, located in the majestic Himalayan mountains, is the last point where civilians are allowed to go, at an altitude of about 15,288 feet above sea level. Behind this area is only a military road, strictly controlled. The route is notorious for its steep mountain passes, thin air and harsh weather, often blocked by snow or rock falls, making the journey a challenge only for the truly brave. Road buried by volcano, Hawaii, USA, is located on the Big Island, where the Kilauea volcano erupted violently in 2018. The molten lava has swallowed entire roads, causing hundreds of homes and roads to disappear under the red-hot rock. Today, the area has become a symbol of the destructive power of nature and a tourist attraction that attracts visitors to admire the remnants of the lava flow that once burned everything in its path. The Kailash Valley Road, Pakistan, is an 8.7-mile-long mountain road, famous for its more than 100 sharp turns that follow the steep cliffs of the Hindu Kush Mountains. On both sides of the road are deep abysses. The road surface is narrow enough for only one car to pass. This is the only road leading into the Kailash Valley, home to an isolated ancient community. With the rugged terrain and high risk of landslides, even a small mistake can send the vehicle plunging into the abyss, making this journey one of the most dangerous in Pakistan. Kinari Highway. Nepal is a 144-mile-long road, known for its narrow terrain and two-way traffic, making it extremely difficult to avoid vehicles. The road winds around the mountain, has many sharp turns. The road surface is slippery, especially dangerous in the rainy season. Local authorities prohibit vehicle movement at night, and all trips must be completed before dusk. This is one of the most dangerous roads in Nepal, where both bicycles and cars face risks every meter. China's 50-lane highway is located at the gateway to Beijing, famous for its huge scale of up to 50 lanes, one of the widest roads in the world. However, after every holiday, thousands of vehicles are still stuck in traffic jams that last for hours, creating a shocking image of the modern traffic paradox. Widening the road does not mean ending traffic jams. What do you think about this scene? Is it a problem of infrastructure or human awareness? Leave a comment. Chaotic traffic in Vietnam is a typical image of big cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. This place has millions of motorbikes circulating on the road in a seemingly chaotic scene. Despite the lack of traffic lights and clear signs, serious collisions rarely occur, thanks to the ability to self-regulate and react flexibly of traffic participants. This phenomenon is likened to a miracle in chaos, demonstrating the amazing adaptation of humans amidst the endless stream of vehicles in Vietnam. Lake Baikal icefields. Russia is located on the world's deepest freshwater lake, in Siberia. Every year, in winter from February to March, the lake freezes up to nearly 1 meter thick, strong enough to open a temporary ice road dozens of kilometers long for cars to pass through. This journey allows visitors to drive between transparent seas of ice, admire blue cracks, ice caves, and breathtaking views of Lake Baikal, making it one of the most magical winter roads in the world. Yakutia Mud Road. Russia, located in far eastern Siberia, about 81 miles long, formed mainly of thick, soft clay. This is an unpaved road, passable only in dry weather conditions. When the rainy season comes, the entire road turns into a sea of mud, where trucks and cars get stuck for days at a time. Locals call this Yakutia's Hell Road, symbolizing the harshness and wildness of the coldest land in Russia. Iron Mountain Road, USA is located in the state of South Dakota, in the Black Hills National Park area. The route is famous for the Needle's Eye Tunnel, a natural rock tunnel just 3.6 meters high and 2.4 meters wide, where buses have to squeeze through inch by inch. Approximately 17 miles long, the road winds through pine forests, steep passes, and majestic rocky landscapes, designed to encourage slow driving to enjoy the breathtaking beauty of the American West. Black Bear Road. Colorado, USA is one of the most dangerous and famous mountain roads in the U.S., located at an altitude of about 13,000 feet in the Rocky Mountains. Although only 12 miles long, the road is full of falling rocks, steep slopes, and tight turns, and is especially dangerous when it rains or snows, making the road slippery and prone to landslides. Only dedicated 4WD vehicles are allowed, and although the distance is short, it takes over 2 hours to cover. This is a challenge for only the bravest drivers, where a small mistake can lead to disaster. In the late 1800s, the bridge collapsed twice before devastating floods, only to be rebuilt a third time in 1936 with unyielding will. And since then, Verrugas has stood tall, defying time, becoming a living testament to human endurance and courage in the face of harsh nature. Argo G'day is truly an experience that will leave anyone shivering. ask yourself, would you dare cross a bridge without a safety guardrail, where a glance down into the abyss is enough to make your heart race? If the answer is no, then the Argo Gede railway line between Bandung and Jakarta is definitely not for you. From the outside, it looks like a leisurely train ride through the green forest, but right in the middle of the journey, the giant Sikubang Bridge appears. With no railings or guards, the bridge spans more than 260 feet above the river, supported only by 4 giant steel columns, each weighing 110 tons, that hold the entire rail line suspended nearly 980 feet. There is also word of mouth that there was a horrific derailment in 2002, although it has never been officially confirmed. But for those with a fear of heights, just looking at the image of a train running on this bridge is enough to make them break out in a cold sweat. And before you continue your journey with us, don't forget to hit the like button and to discover more of the world's most extreme railways. Continuing our journey, we rush to a challenging stop, White Knuckle Pass and the legendary Yukon Railway. To put that in perspective, the train is taller than the tallest skyscrapers in the world. It struggles to climb breathtaking slopes, go through small tunnels, and sway on precarious wooden bridges. Notably, the route relied on a 215-foot-high girder bridge, then the world's tallest of its kind. Once an engineering marvel, today the mere thought of stepping on the rickety-looking thing makes one shudder. Not stopping there, the Minamiaso Railway is truly a journey that makes anyone wary. Unlike other railways that wind through mountains or dense forests, the Minami-Aso line in Japan runs right at the foot of Mount Aso, the country's largest active volcano. The line connects Tateno to Takemori in Kumamoto Prefecture, and to add to the thrill, the train must cross the nearly 200-foot-high Daiichi Shirakawa Bridge, first built in 1928, which is so fragile it appears to be suspended in midair. The beauty here is enchanting, but geological instability is always lurking. In 2016, a powerful earthquake caused a massive landslide that destroyed the road and devastated the surrounding area. Although the Minami-Aso line was restored in 2020, it is no longer operated as frequently as before. And with the scenery still sometimes filled with smoke, any traveler should think twice before stepping foot on this dangerous train. In contrast to the rugged mountain railways, the Utenaquachucho in South Africa takes passengers on a breathtaking coastal journey. This 67 kilometers long route was completed in 1928, running close to the edge of the steep cliffs, where waves constantly crash below. With no guardrails, the old steam train cars leaned out, as if they were about to plunge into the sea at any moment. Although it was recognized as a railway line in need of preservation in 1992, the ravages of time and nature have caused it to seriously deteriorate, forcing it to close indefinitely since 2010. For many, the Utenaquachucho is more than just a railway. It is also a memory of a fierce beauty, where people once ventured across the fragile boundary between life and the harsh power of the sea. Unlike the coastal beauty of South Africa, the Georgetown Loop in Colorado, USA, is associated with the ambitious silver mining history of the 19th century. Dubbed the Sunrise Paradise, Huanshan Road offers a stunning sea of clouds that makes visitors feel like they are lost in a fairyland. It is a masterpiece of harmony between man and nature, but to conquer it safely, drive slowly, avoid the heavy snow season, and enjoy every moment in Glacier Paradise. Leaving the majestic beauty of Montana, the journey takes us to BR 116 inches Brazil, the infamous road nicknamed Highway of Death. BR 116 is the longest arterial highway in Brazil. But behind the hustle and bustle of traffic hides a haunting nickname, Highway of Death, the notorious road of death throughout South America. With a length of more than 4,300 kilometers from Fortaleza to Jaguarão, it is Brazil's lifeline, passing through many terrains and with the highest density of trucks. The dangers of the BR 116 come from the dense traffic of trucks that can easily cause accidents, plus the narrow, degraded roads, the risk of looting, landslides, and severe weather. Continuing the journey is Snowy Mountains Road in Australia, where majestic mountains meet challenging curves. Snowy Mountains Road is Australia's famous mountain road, opening up a majestic plateau where nature is both poetic and harsh. Located in the state of New South Wales, winding through green valleys, snow-capped mountains and clear lakes, in winter, it turns into a snow-white paradise and is also the entrance to Kosciuszko National Park. Especially dangerous with narrow, winding curves, winter ice and snow covering the road and wild animals appearing suddenly. The majestic beauty of the snow-capped plateau unfolds, but to fully enjoy it, you need to drive slowly. Watch out for crossing animals and be prepared for inclement weather. Closing the journey, we come to Furka Pass in Switzerland, the legendary pass of the Alps, where breathtaking beauty goes hand in hand with extreme danger. Located in the middle of the Alps, Furka Pass is famous for its breathtaking beauty and danger that makes anyone who passes it hold their breath. Furka Pass at 2,429 meters altitude, connecting Gletscher with Andermatt, features hairpin bends along the mountainside, Rhone Glacier landscape, deep valleys, and year-round snow-capped mountains. The dangers of Furka Pass lie in its narrow, steep turns on the mountainside, sheer cliff edges without guardrails, winter snow cover and sudden rockfalls in bad weather. Both spectacular and dangerous, Furka Pass rewards the cautious with an unforgettable adventure in the heart of the Alps. Built to serve the rich silver mines of the Rocky Mountains, the railway snakes through rugged cliffs where trains crawl slowly over the 100-foot-high Devil's Gate High Bridge. The curved bridge spans a deep gorge, making every step a test of the passenger's nerves. The day was already terrifying, but when night fell, darkness engulfed the ship, leaving only the sound of the engine echoing in the abyss. The fear multiplied. Georgetown Loop is a living testament to the trade-off between safety and gold, where people are willing to accept danger in exchange for the dream of wealth. With 58 bridges and 69 tunnels, the line cuts through Rocky Mountains, clinging to sheer cliffs that seem impossible to support even a single rail. Thanks to this, the train can pass from the low-lying capital Lima, slowly climbing to the majestic Cerro de Pasco Peak, more than 2.5 miles high, giving passengers an experience that is both thrilling and magical. But what makes this moment special is not just the dizzying feeling of the ship gliding through the nearly 600 feet of space, but also the resilient history hidden behind each steel span. In the late 1800s, the bridge collapsed twice before devastating floods, only to be rebuilt a third time in 1936 with unyielding will. And since then, Verrugas has stood tall, defying time, becoming a living testament to human endurance and courage in the face of harsh nature. Argo G'day is truly an experience that will leave anyone shivering. Ask yourself, would you dare cross a bridge without a safety guardrail, where a glance down into the abyss is enough to make your heart race? If the answer is no, then the Argo G'day railway line between Bandung and Jakarta is definitely not for you. From the outside, it looks like a leisurely train ride through the green forest, but right in the middle of the journey, the giant Sikubang Bridge appears. With no railings or guards, the bridge spans more than 260 feet above the river, supported only by 4 giant steel columns, each weighing 110 tons, that hold the entire rail line suspended nearly 980 feet. There are roads in the world that not only connect 2 points, but also the boundary between life and death. Every bend and cliff is a test of human mettle before nature. Courage is good, but safety is the ultimate victory. If you only dare to watch from afar, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel to continue the journey to discover roads not for the faint of heart.